Speaking and listening, dreams come true. Part 1. 20,000 people were asked what they most wanted to do before they die. Here are the top 15 activities. So you're going to be asked questions. The idea here is to choose your top 5, the 5 that you would most want to do in order, and then maybe even say which ones don't interest you. But there may be a lot of new vocabulary here, so let's just take a moment to go over the vocabulary. Go whale watching. If you go out on a boat to watch whales, this is called whale watching. Some people love to go whale watching. See the northern lights. These very famous lights you can sometimes see in the night sky if you go close to the North Pole in countries like Norway or Canada. These are the northern lights. Lots of people want to see the northern lights once in their life. Visit Machu Picchu in Peru. The Incas in what is now Peru in South America built this city high up in the Andes Mountains, and lots of people go there to visit each year. So maybe you could visit Machu Picchu. Escape to a paradise island. Here you see this idea of a beautiful island. This is a paradise island. Escape to a paradise island. This sounds almost like escaping from prison, escaping from jail, but here the idea is escaping from your normal life and going on a wonderful vacation, or holiday as they say in the UK, to escape to a paradise island. To go whitewater rafting. You can go on a raft, that is this kind of boat, in lots of places where there is a river or a creek that goes over rocks. The water splashes and turns white. This is whitewater rafting. Fly in a fighter plane. A fighter plane, this is a plane for war. Some people want to learn how to fly one. So maybe you could fly in a fighter plane at some point before you die. Fly in a hot air balloon. This looks like fun. You get in this little basket that has a very large balloon over you. You can fly in a hot air balloon. Climb Sydney Harbour Bridge. This is a famous bridge in the city of Sydney in Australia. You can see the famous Sydney Opera House in this picture. And here are people climbing on the bridge. Would you like to climb Sydney Harbour Bridge? Swim with dolphins. This man looks like he's having fun. He's swimming with a dolphin. There are places in America where you can swim with dolphins. Walk the Great Wall of China. Great Wall of China is one of the most famous archaeological sites in the world and stretches for many miles. There's several sections of it, but there are particular places where tourists can go and walk on the Great Wall of China. Go on safari. Especially in East Africa, there are tours where you can go out into the plains or the savannah and see lions, hippopotamuses, giraffes, all kinds of animals that you're allowed to watch from pretty close when you go on safari. Go skydiving. This is when you go up into a plane and then you can jump out, because what does this man have? He has a parachute. If you have a parachute, you can go skydiving. Dive with sharks. Here we see these men who are scuba diving, these people who are scuba diving and swimming with sharks. Some people think this sounds fun. I don't think that I want to dive with sharks. Maybe someone else can. drive a Formula One car. Of course, Formula One racing is popular especially in Europe and in many parts of the world. You've got to be a very careful driver and get lots of training before you can drive a Formula One car. Go scuba diving on the Great Barrier Reef. This is another place in Australia, or just off the coast of Australia. The Great Barrier Reef is a huge coral reef where you can see lots of beautiful fish and other marine animals.